Hello, everybody!
Hey guys!
How you doing? So, as we were just about to go live, I heard this tap, 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 tap in my ear, but in my my headphones, and I was like, "What's wrong with the audio? What's going on?" I looked at the screen, and somebody was walking beside me in game. So that's what that tap, 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 tap was that I was hearing.
Whoops.
How are you guys doing today? We're doing fantastic. As usual, I have Leah in her art booth over here in the corner. It's darker. It's darker than normal because it's rainy outside. I don't know if you can see outside here. Let me adjust lighting here, but it is super rainy, super dark, super depresso. But you know, I kind of like that.
I like the occasional autumn or winter rain. I like the environment of it.
Yeah. So I don't mind that at all. It's just a little bit on the. It just makes it dark in here. Okay, I gotta get this back up here. Oh no, this way. There we go. Okay. Ah, too much. This way. There we go. Okay. Every time I move the camera, I have to put it back just right. Okay. So. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to see all your chat. I'm not seeing anything show up on screen. My iPad is once again bad, and we've been dropping. It's been going off a lot. Oh, there goes the heater. Leah, could you grab that for me?
Yes.
Thank you. I think it's warm enough in here.
For now.
That roar of the heater. But anyway, guys, we are going to hop right into the action, and I'm going to wait for the stream to come back. Okay, it looks like it's coming back online. This is going to be
The stream's going to be touch and go.
It is going to be touch and go.
We don't know how it's going to go. So we're just going to start and hope that it behaves. But we'll see.
Yeah, it's a definite we'll see because, yeah, right now it's definitely on the, not doing too well. Hey, Falafel, how you doing? I'm so sorry. Falafel and I have been trying to trade for the last 2 days, and the internet has been that bad. And Falafel, you can see now what I'm talking about. Normally, we're doing okay during stream time, but I mean, it's even, you know, even now, it's terrible, terrible, terrible. I'm just sitting here waiting for it to come back, but it's sitting on 0. And, you know, we may not be able to continue today, guys. We just may not be able to. We're going to try. I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out hope that we're going to be able to. But I cannot turn the quality down any lower than it is. It is pretty well as low as it can get. So, you know, here's hoping. Here is hoping that we can actually get some play again.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this.
I have too. I've been waiting to go into this arena, and I can't. It's tough. It's tough. So, we'll see. We'll see if we can do it. I'll turn that music up just a little bit. Yeah, oh man, I'm just watching it. It's like, oh no. You know, I'm gonna turn this off. Maybe that will help. Is Netflix downloading? Oh, Netflix is downloading stuff.
Ah, okay.
Okay, well, you know what? That might have something to do with it. I'm actually just gonna turn my iPad off, seeing as how it's not being very helpful right now. Or actually, I don't know. No. Let's not do that yet. I've closed out Netflix and Disney, and hopefully that's going to put a stop to the downloads there. Leah, you don't have anything going on the network, do you?
I do not.
No, don't go Netflix. Let me see if I can't get the chat up on my iPad after closing that, because Netflix, it automatically starts downloading the next episode of whatever we're watching after we finish an episode, so that's what it was doing. But if I can't get this to load after cutting that, I'm just going to turn the iPad off just to make sure and try and salvage some bandwidth here. Yeah, see, it's not even... Okay, so you know what? iPad, you're going off. You're getting turned off. There we go. Okay, so iPad turned off. Phone is off of Wi-Fi. Can't think of anything else that would be on right now. And I just think we're being throttled. I do. I think that we're being throttled on the... our bandwidth's being throttled. But it's back! We're back, guys! Yay! Okay. Now we can try.
You know, can I just say, like, this is the first time I think you're able to catch so many fully evolved Pokemon through the wild area. And, you know, Pokemon like Flygon and Como and all these Pokemon that have the 2-stage evolves, it's weird to just have them instead of having to evolve them, you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, because, like, I've been noticing that a lot. They're like, all the evolves are just right there, ripe for the taking.
Yep. And it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying it's really strange.
It is strange. I did fully update my bike. So I got that done last night.
Oh, nice.
Also, we have a Pokemon that we need to name. Because I don't know what I'm going to name her yet. She's not in here, actually. She's in the daycare, but just to give you an idea of what she is, here are all her brothers. Notice I don't say brothers and sisters. These are all her brothers, except for these two. These two aren't. And this guy, yeah, he leveled up after one battle because I forgot to take him out of my party, but yeah, I went on a rabbit hatching spree until I got a female Scorbunny. So our female Scorbunny needs a name. So if you have any suggestions for a good name for a female Scorbunny, let me know. I need to go ahead and check to make sure I've got everything. I think I do, yep. We are going to lead with Alexander here. Oh, I need to go to the Pokemon Center. Oh, there's one right there. Okay. Liam? I don't know. That's more of a guy's name. So I'm not feeling Liam for a female. All right. All right, let's do this. I'm really worried about my levels, but you know, I kind of like just go in and see what happens. I would rather be under-leveled than over-leveled, because I like the challenge.
I gotta do some healing, and then yeah, I'll be ready.
Okay, so I'll let you heal. Here we are. Mr. Pokeball! I've got a okay, so what you got for me? A Dream Ball. Ooh. Okay. Makes it easy to catch wild Pokemon while they're asleep. Ah. Okay. Interesting. Now, if only there was a stun ball, because I use stun a lot.
Okay. I love how the little boy and the Growlithe on the bridge on the way to the stadium, the Growlithe actually says Bork. Because Bork seems like such an internet lingo thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, where's the boy and the Growlithe?
So you know the bridge that's right before the stadium?
Yes.
There's a little boy and his Growlithe there.
Oh, there it is. And the Growlithe says Bork. It does say Bork!
Bork!
I like that.
Okay, I am ready.
Okay. So, let's go talk to our best friend! This is it. I really made it. I made it through the gym challenge. There might be 4 remaining in the semifinals, but I'm the one who's going to win and battle the champion. So I take it there's 3 phases. You're gonna have the semifinal match where we're probably battling Hop. And I'm gonna say that we're gonna take Hop out in the semifinal. And for the final match, we're gonna be facing Marnie. And then
That's
the winner
what
of that
I'm
final
thinking.
match will face the champion. Am I right in thinking that?
I'm thinking so.
Or is
It
the
could be the other
champion
way around, though.
or is the champion the 4th person in the semifinals?
Huh, that's a good question.
So yeah, I'm kind of curious about that. Guess the champion's going to extend his winning streak again. I feel like Challenger Bakuda has a balanced team, but he doesn't have any way to decisively win. Oh, come on. I totally have a decisive winner here. Turns out I was the first to register for the Champion Cup. In other words, I'm already number 1. Ha 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 ha! We've been watching over your performance in the gym challenge. This is just a formality, of course, but I'll need you to check your gym badges. Yep. Looks like BD couldn't make it. Hard luck. Somehow I didn't think he'd take being disqualified lying down, you know what I mean? I guess it is what it is. Come on, Bakuda, we should head to our locker room. Okay.
You can't hear this fabric cutting over here, can you?
Hold on. Let me turn the monitor on and I'll see.
Alright. I'm having to multitask again today. A lot of work to get done, so I want to make sure these noises aren't bothering anyone.
You can definitely hear the cutting, but I don't think it's that bad.
Alright, well, if it bothers anyone, just let us know. I can find something else to do. As long as
Hey,
I'm getting work done.
Kaigors! He says he can't hear it on stream,
Alright, nice.
so that's not bad. Okay, attention gym challengers who have made it through the gym challenge. The semifinals will be starting soon. Please head to the stadium pitch when you are ready.
Are you ready? Let's do it.
I'm excited. I'm looking around the locker room first. I gotta take this in. I gotta take it all in.
Oh, I already went.
I just took the elevator. Oh, that just takes me back here. I'm excited, guys. I'm gonna quick save in. What about potions? I need to check for potions and stuff. We got 21 max potions. That should be enough. And we've got some revives. We got 28 revives, 7 max revives. I think we're okay. I think we'll be okay. Only authorized people allowed to enter. You're not even gonna let me get lemonade! Ah, you stingy official guy. Okay, I'm going in.
Yay!
This is it. This is it!
Let's go. Ah, so Marnie.
Heh, I knew you'd get all the badges and meet me here.
Somehow I knew it'd be Marnie first, though, because, I mean, Hop being Lee's brother.
Yeah. But here's my question. Is Hop facing a mysterious 4th player, or is he facing Lee right now?
I don't think he would be facing Lee right now.
Well, does Lee compete just like everybody else, or does Lee defend his title?
I think he defends his title because they've talked about how people take on the champion after this.
Oh, I totally missed what you said in chat. Whoever said that, you're going to have to repeat it because I can't see it now that it's gone. I know that there's been a lot between us, but with my big brother, Team Yell, have you noticed that these other 2 people have champion brothers?
That's a good point.
Well, like, you know...
Or not champion.
He's not a champion, but he's a gym leader.
He's a
You
gym
know
leader,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
But she's trying to be champion.
Helping Spike with and all that. But the truth is, when all's said and done, I really just want to become champion for myself. So don't take it personal when I kick your butt. I love Marty. She's just cool.
I do too.
Except we're about to make enemies of Team Yell. Here we go. Oh, this music! He defends his title. Okay, thank you, Flopper. Alright. I've got to win this if I'm going to be the champion. I'm coming with you with everything I've got. Okay. Brick break.
Ooh, I do like this music.
Nice. So I did a lot of speed training over the last couple of days. And kind of maxed out most of my Pokemon's EVs, so... I'm hoping for some really fast team here. Scrafty. I don't know who Scrafty is. Well, let's switch over to Lucius. Alexander and Lucius are kind of my all-arounders.
So my Boltund learned a Fairy-type move, which is causing him to kick her Pokemon's butt right now.
Very nice. Ah, that's who it is. Okay. Aura Sphere. Let's do it. Now, I'm assuming everyone we face has 6 Pokemon just like us.
That would seem appropriate.
See, I think that they should make a hard mode in this game where each gym leader has 6 Pokemon.
Yeah.
More Echo, huh?
I wouldn't mind a hard mode like that. It'd be a lot of fun.
Okay, okay, is Poison strong against Dark?
I don't think so.
What is it that's strong against Dark? I always get that one wrong.
Fighting is strong against Dark, and so is Bug.
Okay.
Fighting Dark and Fairy, or sorry, Fighting Bug and Fairy.
Fairy, that's the one I was thinking of. But this is Psychic too, so yeah, we're gonna want to stick with Fighting here.
Psychic is strong against Fighting.
Okay. I'm gonna get these down one day. I have like 2 more badges to get, you think? Okay, we'll go with Aura Sphere again. And down, super effective. I may be just a little OP right now.
I'm doing the same thing.
But I'm wondering if once we get to Lee, if that's gonna change. Toxicroak.
See, she's going the opposite. I just took out Toxicroak, and she's about to send out more Pekko on me.
Okay. Toxicroak. Let's bring Alexander back out. Yeah, let's do that. There's Toxicroak. She does have 6 Pokemon.
Nice.
May have been the wrong move for me. Critical hit, nicely done! I also maxed out all of my Pokemon's friendship, so... I wanted us to be best friends before we entered this arena. Hey, Sophronic, how you doing? Oh,
hey,
this battle
Sophronic.
team's great. I love it. Ooh, a full restore, okay.
Okay, I'm getting to the Gigantamax of this battle.
Okay.
Oh, it's interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what it is. Okay, there we go. Critical hit. Good job, Alexander. I'm basically taking her out with 2 Pokemon.
That's the same for me. My Boltund and Arcanine have basically been steamrolling her.
See, it's been my Surfetch'd and Lucario. A Grimmsnarl. Okay.
Sounds about right, since she's using Dark type.
Yeah. So you said Psychic and Fairy are strong against Dark?
No, Dark is strong against Psychic.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I was saying earlier that Psychic is strong against Fighting. Because you mentioned putting
Okay,
out a Fighting type.
That's what you said. Okay, I was getting a little confused there. Thank you, Mr. Sophranic, for those biddies.
Gotta check them out all.
Gotta check them all. Alright, there's the Grimmsnarl. Wow. Alright, let's go with a, let's go with a Brick Break. Everybody use Algenga. Aha, so this is the Gigantamax. And a level 49 too. But I think we're like 61, aren't we? And still confused, I forgot about that. Gotta up the volume a bit, donation guy. We are at a 61. Ooh, that hurt. Super effective. Yeah, we need to get out of here. Okay, we need to get out of here. Looks like Majora's Mask final form. Kind of does, doesn't it? Let's bring in...
Okay, I've finished the battle, so I'm gonna wait for you before going on to the final match.
Let's bring in Senna. Nice Starfall. Okay, not bad. That was a good move, apparently. Let's go with a bounce. That way we do not have to stick around for his last Gigantamax move. Or Dynamax, whatever it is. Her favorite move! I bounced out for her favorite move!
Nice.
Alright. There we go, there we go, okay.
So much poggers, still need some Pokemon from Shield.
Alright, yeah, I can get you some Shield Pokemon. We need to talk after, if I can get trading. I've been having a hard time trading here. Okay.
Yeah, this Wi-Fi just makes things really unpredictable.
Let's get a Fire Pledge. Almost! Ooh, what's this gonna be? Hang in there! Missed a script from the battle. Alright, I do have a Volibee tag, I believe.
I need to get a Volibee from you as well, also.
And a Headbutt to finish it off. Nice. There it is!
Yay!
I love Cinderace's
It's so dramatic!
Ah! Well, that's what they, after a footballer scores a goal, and I'm saying footballer because we are in England after all, they'll come out, they'll skid on their knees and go, ah!
You know, I have to say, my Cinderace isn't in my team for this. Like,
Really?
going through it all, I felt like my real partner Pokemon was my Boltund.
And see, with me, my real partner Pokemon is my Serpentched.
Right.
And so, but Cinderace is still like number 2, you know, right there. And they're actually best friends. They play with each other.
And I can understand that. I do like Cinderace. He just didn't make it to the final team.
Yeah. Yeah, Sopranic, we can chat on Discord afterwards. Okay, so I lost, but I got to see a lot of the good points of you and your Pokemon. Tag, I had a feeling that might be your real partner Pokemon, Tag. Everyone in the stadium was watching us during all that. I heard them cheering for me and my Pokemon. It was nice. I may have lost, but at least we drove the audience wild. Guess that's not so bad. I think I'll join my brother in the stands, and we'll watch from the sidelines to see who wins. Who ends up challenging the champion, okay. Just so you know, I still haven't decided if I'm going to cheer for you. See ya!
I love Marty.
Marty is the coolest. I do love Marty. Fukuda! I'll be waiting for you in the final match. After seeing the way you battled, I can't accept any outcome besides winning this match. My team is on fire. Of course, we don't get to see who he battles, because why would we?
Exactly.
Pardon me. I know you didn't get a long break, but the match before yours ended more quickly than expected. Uh-oh. Challenger Hop won quite handily. Oh, wow. So as soon as you're ready, we'd like you back on the pitch.
Alright, you ready?
Almost. They're not going to allow us to go and revive our Pokemon, are they?
I think they're already healed.
Are they? Because before when you... They are, okay. You know, before when you would go and fight the
Elite Four, yeah.
Four, they wouldn't let you. Which is interesting. But I have to say, it makes sense that they would revive them because that's the way it would be in a tournament like this.
Right.
So it works.
Alright, off we go.
Here we go. The finals!
I'm excited.
Alright, let's do this. Hey, Kosier, you're just in time for the finals.
Hey,
It's
Kosier, how's it
Dabaku
going?
And the Hop. Yeah. Hey, Foxy!
Foxy!
I just had this sort of flashback. You know, remember when we were still in Potswick and we got our Pokemon from Lee that day and you kicked my butt? I never would have dreamed I'd end up standing here, facing you, letting you kick my butt all over again. But it's time I finished what we started that day. Got it? The one who'll become the champion is you! A little editing there for clarification. Time for raid music.
Oh, he looks serious.
He does. This is exciting, guys. This is exciting. Dubwool, okay. Bakusa! We battled back in the garden, but I'm really fired up for this match in the stadium. Alright. It's all brick break all day long. I'm so over leveled.
Oh, I know. I'm taking these things easy, too. Leon will probably be a challenge, though.
I hope so. But how could I not fight with the Pokemon that I love?
Exactly.
Corviknight, huh? Let's see. Isn't Steel weak to fire? I believe so. Yeah, I believe Steel is weak to fire, so... It would make sense that it is, because fire melts steel, so... Alright.
This is still Hop's theme. It's just a bit of a different variation of it.
Very nicely done there. See, and that's the way to... Remember when I was telling you about waiting until the end of a game to write the final battle
Right.
theme? This is why. Because you incorporate those little things into that final battle. Mm-hmm. Okay, Corviknight, have a Pyro Ball on the house. Oh, yes. Corviknight is my favorite flying type. I agree, Safranic, and I wanted Corviknight in my team, but there wasn't a place for him. There just wasn't. My Cinderace has a flying move covered, so there was not a place for him on my team. Absolutely wrecked Kosier. Because my top three to four slots were for the Pokemon I love and wanted, and the last 2 or 3 was all about filling in the gaps. Well, you guys saw it on Wednesday. We went through it on Wednesday. Snorlax, eh? Yeah, let's bring Lucius in. I love hearing the crowd cheer.
I do too, it's great.
So how many of you guys watched the Game Awards last night? I want to know, because I do have some thoughts on the Game Awards. Some good, some bad. I'm just curious, first of all, who watched them? Time for an Aurasphere. Ooh. This is the first time somebody's getting a hit on me. It's a nice hard hit too. How's that? I learned a lot by studying these old matches. 2 to 3 hours because I can't sleep. Oh, I hate not being able to sleep. A full restore. Ooh. He might actually take out my Lucario if I'm not careful. You know, Safranic, I kind of agree with you with that. He says he doesn't pay much attention to commercial games. And after watching all of the... it was mostly a circle jerk of big and popular trip. Exactly, Cosiera. I'm seeing all these big premieres come out, and it all looks like the same thing.
I agree completely.
A big combat-centered game, 75% with guns, 25% with swords, with some sprinkling of story added in. And it went rinse and repeat for every other trailer that came out. And I felt very dissatisfied then, even more as the Super Bowl. I felt very dissatisfied with what I saw. And as I was telling Leah, it's great to see an award show for games, but there's no award for best original score. And as a musician and composer myself, that hurts.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Music is so important to games. You have an award for best art direction. Why would you have no award for best musical score? There's an award for best audio implementation, but audio and music, while inherently connected, are still different.
Because can you imagine how much less emotion you would have in a game without that music?
Yeah.
That music brings about the ambiance, the emotion.
Cosiera said Muppets with the Goose Game was the best.
Yes!
And it was. I showed that to Leah.
I loved that so much.
I didn't catch what's coming out next, so I'm just going to bring Alexander back out.
It was made all the better because Beaker is honestly one of my favorite Muppets.
Me, me, me.
Yes.
Me, 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 me. I love Beaker.
Beaker and the Swedish Chef, I love those two.
Dorf, Dorf, Dorf.
Yep.
Oh. Hello.
It's a pink Kirchen.
Okay, well, we're just going to go with a poison jab to start. And almost to finish. Nice critical hit there. And a Thunderbolt will not do too much damage. We shall end it with a Leaf Blade. I love the fact that he has Leaf Blade because his sword is a leek.
Yep.
So it makes sense. There's that. Laputa has leveled up. Very nice. Perish Song, huh? Let's see, what does that do? No. No. Any Pokemon that hears this song will faint in 3 moves unless it switches out of battle. I plan on ending a Pokemon in 1 to 2 moves. Although I wonder how well Perish Song would work in a Max Raid.
That's a good question.
Except all of the allies will faint as well.
Mm-hmm.
A Rillaboom. Yeah, let's end it with Senna.
Hold on, Perish Song also takes out the user, right?
It might, yeah.
So if it takes out the user and the allies, you wouldn't win the raid anyway, because all 4 of the Pokemon would be knocked out.
True.
And before it would register the win, you would get blown out of the den.
Rillaboom. It has to come down to these 2. It has to come down to these 2.
So appropriate.
Rillaboom. I just now got that name. Gorilla Boom. Rillaboom. Okay. We gotta do it. Another Pyro Ball. Release all the thoughts poured into my witching star. Time for a Dynamax! I'm just gonna not Dynamax and kick your butt from the ground.
Yep.
Although it is tempting to Dynamax just so that the big bunny can kick the soccer ball at the big gorilla and win. Look, he even has a huge drum for a target.
But you're that much more of a winner if you do it without Dynamaxing.
It's got a target for me. It's like, me, big gorilla, dead. Kick, dead.
I'm taking a little bit of extra time to take him out because I want to finish him off with my Boltund. So I will be done here in a bit.
Okay, you said you're taking more time because you wanted to what?
I want to finish this with my Boltund.
Ah, yes.
Which might not be easy because he has Max Quake.
Oh, he's so...
Yeah, I think I am going to switch out to my Arcanine for this one.
I'm really glad you were the one here with me. He looks so sad. Oh, man. And the victor of the semifinals, the challenger who has won their way through all of the many hopeful trainers in the gym challenge is Challenger Bakuda! You know, even when Sonia was saying that you and me looked like we could become heroes, I really never felt like one. But you, mate, I think maybe you really could do all sorts of great things. Go on, you, and Sirfetch'd, and all the rest of your team. He's got a name, you know, and his name's Alexander. He's smiling. Look at that. Bakuda! That was incredible. Brilliant! Honestly, there were even tears rolling down my face before I knew it. To think that the two of you set out together from the same town, built up the greatest teams, and arrived here at this point to throw everything you had at one another. That burning desire to win, those moves filled with undefeatable passion. It was battling at its very purest in every possible way. Even though there were some trainers who weren't sure whether you were fit to be endorsed by the gym challenge at first. That was you, Lee. Well then, all the more reason. My team members and I will give everything that we've got in us to defeat our challenger. And the challenger standing before us might as well end up being you, Bakuda. In fact, that's precisely what I'm hoping for. That's right, Bakuda, the real challenge is what's coming next. I'm completely exhausted. I just want to head back to the hotel and rest. Best to refill your energy stores first. Why don't we all go get some dinner together? I wouldn't say no, but you never care at all what food tastes like, Lee. A night like this deserves more than rubbish. Takeaway. So at least pick something good. So we're not going straight into it. The semifinals are over and the finals are the next day. That's why.
Yeah. Can I just say, I really appreciate how realistic his reaction was.
Yeah.
Just, there was something about, like, the facial and the body language immediately after that was a little more realistic.
I agree. Challenger Bakuda. Hey, Challenger Bakuda. Got some time for questions? I can't word. First question. You and Challenger Hop are both endorsed by the champion, making the two of you rivals in a sense, wouldn't you say? How does it feel to have defeated your rival? It just doesn't quite feel real yet. It would be a jerk move to say, I'm glad I could beat him. Doesn't feel quite real yet. Right, question number 2. If you wanted to tell the Challenger Hop something right now, what would it be? He's standing right beside me. That he was just the rival I knew he was. Question 3. Level with me, kiddo. Your honest thoughts here. You think you can win the finals too? I absolutely do. Alright, that's enough. Bakuta's tired from the battle. I've retired from battling and I'm his manager now, so get out of here. And you've been asking rather rude questions. We've got ourselves dinner plans with my brother, so sorry, but clear off already, would ya? Yes, I understand. Looking forward to seeing the birth of a new star. Whew. Famous people sure have it rough, eh? I hope Lee gets here soon. I can eat my own arm about now. Several hours later? This is absurd. Even Lee's never this late. So uh-oh. He always does what he says he'll do. As a kid, he promised me he'd become champion one day, and he went and did just that. He ought to be able to keep his own dinner plans. Kid's sure got a mouth on him, huh? If you were that noisy during battle, you'd unleash a whole new level of power, you know? Oh, pack it in, Piers. I'm seriously worried here. So I don't need to see your smug mug looking like you're having a go at me, even though you act like you're giving me good advice. Judging by appearances, no wonder you lost to your mate. If you're looking for the champion, I saw him heading to Rose Tower. Rose Tower? Don't know what he's up to, but I ran into him at the monorail platform. He said to tell you that he had something to do at Rose Tower, and he'd be late for your dinner. But why Rose Tower? What could he have to do there at this hour? Piers, do us a favor. Take us to Rose Tower, would you? Neither Bakuda nor I know the way. Sheesh, what rude siblings. Always so demanding of others. Though, I suppose, it's a real problem for me too, if the finals are held up for any reason. I don't really hate the two of you little runts. You were good enough to beat me after all. So I think I'll invite Team Yell along, and we'll all have ourselves a little bit of fun, shall we? Brilliant! You're the best, Piers. Let's go make a real ruckus. I love Piers' smile there.
I do too.
It was a slightly evil grin. Okay. Am I all healed? Just to make sure. Yes, okay.
Okay, and I just barely got caught up with you, so let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna save really quickly. Because, you know, that's a smart thing to do.
Yep.
Also, you know what? You don't need to be at the end. You need to be up there. Put you down here. Put you there. There we go. I gotta have the Pokemon in the right order after all. I don't know why. I'm funny that way. Okay. Man, why am I here for this? I'm totally exhausted from that battle with you, Bakuda. We decided that Team Yell will cheer you on, Bakuda. Let's help out together. Yay! Oh, Morpeko's happy because Morpeko wants to cheer me on.
Uh-oh.
What a beautiful display of sibling love. However, it is entirely unnecessary. Yes! Miss Olina? Chairman Rose is with the champion in a very, very important meeting. There is no way I will let anyone interfere. Just learned to do the 16-star run at Mario 64, but it's... Ooh, congratulations. I hear that's hard. After all, only authorized personnel with the proper key can ride the monorail to Rose Tower. That means as long as Chairman Rose is in the tower, no one can disturb him. I have hand-selected a member of the League staff and given them a key. Chairman Rose does enjoy these kind of menial games after all. Do you think you can tell the difference between normal League staff and the one I chose? Do you think you can find me? What should we do? This isn't good, but I've got one. I've got this one. Bakuda, Team Yellin will handle this. I love their vuvuzelas. No, this is brilliant. I'll search around the front of the stadium. For now, we should try to head to the plaza together, right? Yes. Alright, let's work together and head for Rose Tower. Okay. Let's finally a staff member. That bad one's wearing those lame shades, right? Lame shades. I love the Morpeko!
I do too.
So I have to find the one with the lame shades. What are the lame shades? Let's see.
I also noticed the one that we're looking for also had dark hair. A lot of these guys have kind of reddish brown hair.
Okay, well, let's take a look around. Kind of wonder if he's back behind here. See, I don't see anyone back here. Are they all going to be in the plaza, or are they going to be elsewhere?
Don't know, but I just found one.
I think they're all in the plaza. Okay, let's go back to the plaza. Okay, so there's one there. There's a few of them. I do want a Morpeko, but I'm wondering if I get one from the game. Morpeko's one that I kind of want to catch myself, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same in that regard.
So I appreciate the offer, but I think I'm going to get one myself. I think it's you. This bloke's awfully shifty, but I can't get him to turn around. It's something surprising, so I have no choice but to look this way. We already have the key, you know. It is you! I knew it. Blast, I turned around. And I can't escape? In that case, time for Pokemon battle. Yeah. It's so important that we don't get to this tower. They're gonna make sure we lose a Pokemon battle. And if we win, well, aw shucks, we have to give them the key.
Right?
So stupid. I don't know why they do this. I mean, it's not stupid, it's funny. Let's put it that way. Because it's part of the charm of the Pokemon franchise. That's what it is. It's part of the charm of these games.
I guess in one sense, like, the bad guys could be like, oh, I'm gonna take you, I'm gonna beat you up instead, but you have your Pokemon, which just kicked his Pokemon's butt, and could probably kick his butt. So they're probably afraid of your Pokemon when they do that.
Send Bolt out. He hasn't been out yet. And I didn't catch... Because I get so caught up in the conversation, I didn't catch who he's bringing out. Oh, Durant, okay. Uh-huh. Matches will really get you going. By the town, Marnie and Piers are... Oh, okay. Let's try Crunch. X Scissor. Ooh. Not bad, but one more Crunch should do it. There we go. Okay, I'll go check that out. Probably sometime this evening. Don't sound to talk to me like that. I accidentally turned around. All I need to do is hide, and I won't have to give you the key. Oh, so he's gonna go hide again, huh? So I wonder how fast that guy can run. I have no idea where the guy went. So it's basically just a big game of hide and seek. You know, What was the name of that first town? The farming town?
Dang, I can't remember off the top of my head.
We never finished the. We never solved the puzzle.
Oh, that's a good point. We never did.
Yeah.
Dang, it's at the tip of my tongue.
I have not tried a Pokemon fan game tag. Turffield.
That's what it was.
There you are. Talking to those kiddos over here.